Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me going Q1 of the... I lied. Where's Q1? Of the bi-weekly contest 166, majority frequency characters. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today's problem, or this problem. Yeah, I don't think, honestly, let me know in the comments, of course, if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's anything too tricky about it. I think there are two parts of this to do. One is just reading it correctly, and that might sound stupid or condescending, but it is the type of mistake that I make myself. So I definitely I spent 3 minutes here, but a lot of it is just making sure that I don't make silly mistakes. Given that n is only 100, and of course there are only 26 characters, you can actually be pretty I wouldn't say bad, but lazy with the complexity, and that should be fine. The key thing is just to kind of I think this is actually a decent problem to, if you're able to, play around with easier problems, is that this problem in a way forces you to go one step at a time, right? And what I mean by that is that, okay, like for more difficult problems, you will see this a lot where you have to figure out what those steps are, but it is just like simple things possibly, but 3 of them at the same, one after another. And this one, they just tell you what to do. One is, well, get the frequency group, and then now figure out what the majority frequency group is, and then after that, return a string that contains them with tie breaking. And that's it. Overall, easy to understand problem for sure if you follow all the steps. And honestly, I was not confident, and honestly, my code is not even optimal because I just wanted to get it, fast enough. But yeah, and even then, like I don't know, there's a lot of weird things about it, and we'll go over that in a sec, right? But yeah, but first of all, this just gives us the frequency table in Python. Is pretty straightforward. But I mean, people say that like this is a huge Pythonic advantage, but frankly, look, in every other language, it's just like 3 lines instead of 1. You'll be okay. You'll be fine. It's fine, right? And then after that, for each character, I break it down. For each character and the number of count, we group them by the frequency, right? So that this allows us to get the most frequent. And here, this is, I forgot about the tie breaking, and maybe you could actually have written, like I think the more direct way is to have a second thing where you have a best. Best is the best length, but you also want maybe the best, what's it called? Best frequency, which is the second tiebreaker of the, based off the key, which is the count, the frequency count, right? So you probably do a second, like a thing, and then you do a lot more if statements and stuff like that, and maybe that's fine. For me, during the contest, like I said, there's only 26 things here, right? 26 characters, 26 things. So I just sorted it. And if I did think about it to begin with, I would have just sorted it, and maybe, I sorted it in the order that gives me the highest frequency first. And that means that if it is equal to, then the tie break would go to not overwriting it, right? But of course, so if you watch the live portion, you'll see how I get to this point. But the thing I wanted to say is that you don't even have to, right? Because in here, then instead of just doing that, you just sort by the 2 things. What is it? Length of f2 of k, x in this case. So if you sort by these 2 things like this, then now you just have to return the first element. Well, actually, this gives you the key, right? So this is the key where that's the answer. And then maybe I missed it. Yeah. So this is the key where that's the answer, and then ft of key will be the answer, right? Something like that. So you could do something like that, and it's probably slightly cleaner because then now you don't have to do this thing. But and maybe not. There are too many paren things. Length ticks. Oh, it's this. That's why I was missing one. It wasn't that one. Yeah. So this looks okay. Let's do a quick submit, right? So, okay. Well, oh, this is. I have to make this biggest first. Right, there you go. So as you can see, easier to make mistake, but maybe I'm just rushing it for this explanation. But in any case, so you could do that, but even then, that's still n log alpha log alpha, where alpha is the size of the alphabet. But again, that's 26. I'm not going to worry too much about it. You could do it with a lot of if statements if you want to prefer to do it that way, which is fine. But it's just about a time consumption thing. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have with this one. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. And you can watch me solve a live in contest now. All right, waiting for stuff to load. All right, am I recording? Okay, yes. Distinct characters. All right. There's a reading thing, but okay. Alright, so you have to do it. And then now we want I don't know, whatever. And then now pick the group whose frequency is larger. Okay. And now for key and f2 dot keys. This length is greater than pass. Then pass is equal to length of f2. Okay. Do we have to sort it? I guess not, but I could just do it this way. I don't even need to. In this case, I don't even need the if statement. But I could also just sort by kx, right? Negative x. All right. Hopefully, no silly mistakes. All right. There's like 8 conditions on that one, so it's easy to make a silly mistake. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me in Discord. Let me know what you think about this problem, this contest, everything in between. Stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye bye.